4 months ago, my husband found a group online and went to Colorado to join it.
My brother went on what he believed was a spiritual mission trip.
The leader of Love as One is Amy Carlson. When I saw videos of her, she seemed intoxicated or high on drugs. When my husband got there, he was put to work. They have rigid schedules with minimal amount of sleep allowed. My husband was there for 2 days, and during the live stream, they mentioned that he had been left on the wrong side of the mountain, that his energy was not compatible with them. We realized something was wrong. We immediately made contact with police.
It was an entire day of a rescue mission.
I was thinking that my husband was dead. He was found wandering in the wilderness, disoriented, confused, and naked, and was arrested while trespassing on private property.
We believe that he was drugged with hallucinogens and abandoned in the mountains.
Since my experience with Love as One, I dealt with a lot of anger and hatred for Amy Carlson. I really resented her for luring my husband into something like this.
I believe that they are a dangerous cult.
Well, Amanda and Ariane join us now virtually. And guys, you've been listening to everything we've been talking about so far. What would you like to add to the conversation?
I think that Ashley and Lauren, because that's how I know the two young ladies that have joined, their names are not Aurora and Hope. I think that they're doing a great job at not being forthcoming and truthful with how they typically display their acts of love for humanity publicly on social media. I think that Amy is a victim of her own web that she's created. I don't think that she's in full control of this group. I think she's surrounded by an entire team that's enabling her. They are profiting and exploiting her for financial gain. There is definitely a huge brainwashing component after my brother surrendered for their spiritual surgery, which, mind you, Amy does not complete that spiritual surgery herself. It's actually a phone call done by one of their members, some of them that are very new, that follow a guide. I think that that's where the brain programming, the mind control starts. We've spoken with multiple leading cult experts. We've learned a lot about undue influence. So there's a lot of different concerns with this group.
And how did your brother get involved?
He found this group also online. He is a conspiracy theorist. And so he believed their conspiracy that we are ascending into this 5D Earth. And he truly did think that this was a spiritual mission. And so he was there and ready to, what he believed, save humanity.
Yeah, and Amanda, you say that ultimately he was found really in dire straits, correct?
So his experience was very short, thankfully. We have a lot of information about Love Has One that's on the internet. So we were very prepared that this group has a history of leaving members who want to leave in the middle of the mountains without any belongings. He was introduced on one of their evening live streams as extremely happy, very confident, very healthy looking, clear minded. The very next day is where we realized that he was in danger. He called my mother saying that he was on foot. He was coming home. He was on his way to the airport. However, the airport is a 3 to 4 hour drive away. That evening is the evening live stream where this group then laughed and mocked him that his energies didn't mesh well. You can't tell mother no that you want to sleep. You have to cut all ties. So we realized that he was in danger, and then that following morning is when we started our rescue day.